Alright guys, welcome to B.R.I.G.S.P.U.T, a new series on the channel. And what does B.R.I.G.S.P.U.T stand for, you might be asking yourself. And I'll tell you, stands for Being Rally Indie Game Showcase per Undefined Time. And well, the undefined time part is because I don't know for how long the series will go. And also I don't know what the upload frequency will be, so no promises on that part. Maybe daily, monthly, quarterly, whatever. And what is the indie game showcase? Well, basically I love indie games. I've loved them all my life. I think they're amazing, they're cheap, every computer can run them. And so I want to showcase to you guys my favorite indie games, the one that I think that everyone should play, that I think they're very much worth playing. And so that's basically the idea of this series. Gonna show you guys to many awesome indie games. Hope you like it. And for this first video, I'm gonna start with what I think is my most favorite indie game, and perhaps actually game in general, which is FTL. Alright guys, so here we are in our first B.R.I.G.S.P.U.T game, FTL. And quick story for you guys, but FTL has been in my life for a long time. There was a time when I was younger that I wanted to have like a tattoo written in exactly the same font of FTL, and I really like this game. It really showed me what indie games can be. And I mean, you guys will probably see that many of these games have this quote-unquote ugly graphics, which I don't think is true, because I think the graphics look very nice. But they are pixelated and everything, but they are so charming, and it requires so much skill to make something beautiful out of this limited art style. But anyways, what is FTL? So FTL, basically the story is that you have to journey across the galaxy because you're in a fleeing ship and you have to deliver a message or something like that to the resistance leaders. And then basically you have many ships. This is the original one, the Castro, and then you have the variations of the Castro, but you also have many other ships. I have unlocked them all aside from the Crystal Cruiser. I really never managed to do it, and it's pretty hard. Then you have the NG Cruiser, which is basically a ship piloted by robots. Then you have the phallic looking Federation Cruiser, which is also a human type one. Then you have the Zotan. The Zotan guys are very cool. They're like very fragile aliens, and they can power up your ship systems just by standing near them. So you have this cool dynamic using power, but at the end also they explode when they die. Then you have the expansion one. This one is new in a way. It came later in the game, where you have the Lenius. These guys, I don't even know what to tell about them, maybe later. Stealth Cruiser, another interesting ship, very limited but very good stealth. Then the Rock Cruiser, this one has rock aliens. Here you can, I should have done that before, but here you can see that there's rock guys. They are very slow but very tanky. They can take a lot of damage, they can go through fire. Yeah, here's the stealth ship. I'm going backwards. Here's the Man of War. So you have the, what's it called? This like slug type guys. They can telepathically see what's happening in the other ships. And finally, the Mantis. So the Mantis are like this Mantis looking aliens, and they are very good at melee. So they like can punch enemies very hard, but at the same time they are very bad at mechanical stuff. And yeah, I think that covers all. Here are the guys that the Zotan ones, the ones that can power ships by their own. Alright, so let's go with the Osprey, the Federation ship. I think it's a cool one because you have many different types of aliens and many different types of weapons. Yeah, let's try. So you begin by saying the data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector. Yeah, we really have to go all the way to the exit, and then after that, I think I can show yet, but you have many galaxies that you can explore. How does the game work? So here you have, for now, only one weapon, which is the burst laser. and the burst laser takes 2 power to be powered. I could, for example, remove the power from the burst lasers and send it to the engines. And as you start upgrading your systems, you will need more power. So managing the power is very important. It's like one of the main dynamics. And then, but for now, let's just leave the weapons with full power and let's disable our medical bay because we don't need to heal anyone, and send that power to the engines. Here we have a store where we can buy items, but we have no money because we just started, so let's go explore in another sector. Alright, so there's a ship with pirate markings orbiting the nearby planet. You receive his hail. Anything is possible for the right price. Interesting, so we could hire them for services. We can just dismiss them, and we can also fight them. Usually I wouldn't fight them, but because I want to show you guys how the combat works, let's fight him unnecessarily. Mercenaries are worse than rebels. The only honorable course is to engage the mercenary in battle. Fair enough. So basically you have to wait so that your burst lasers or weapons in general are filled up, and once they are, also you can push pause, which is thankfully they allow you to do that. You can target the enemy system. So for example, this S here would be their shields, here would be their weapons, their engines, the pilot bay, and their oxygen. I like to start targeting the weapons because if we disable their weapons, they can't hit us. Alright, so we had 1 hit in his weapon. He's probably gonna fix that in a while, but for now we managed to disable his weapons. Also, he just sent a missile into our oxygen, so we have temporarily no oxygen, but that's no problem because oxygen will just come back online and we'll be fine. What else? So we can attack him again. Let's try to disable his shield now. Cool, so basically because I was winning the battle and he noticed he wouldn't be able to win, he is offering me a peace treaty. So you're considerably more well armed than I would have thought. We surrender. We can either accept his offer, which is honestly a good offer because his offering is 5 fuel plus some scrap, or we could not accept his offer. In this case I will accept it because I like the terms, and so here we are. We just earn 5 more fuel and we can keep on going in our journey. Another thing I forgot to mention, so in this game the money is scrap. You use scrap to buy new tools, and you also use scrap to upgrade your ship. So for example, to have 1 more power bar, it would require me 20 scrap, or to upgrade my engines, 15 scrap. And for now I won't do anything, but once we reach a store I can show you guys how to buy stuff. Okay, so with this battle 1, let's go to the next sector. This one is a distress signal, so there are confirmed to have something in that sector. Maybe good, maybe someone needs help, maybe some pirates enable a distress signal as a trap. Only one way to find out, which is going to the distress signal. Let's see what it does. You have encountered a refugee ship drifting in space. It looks as if it was fleeing the rebel advance and ran out of fuel. Its distress beacon is active, but you're not sure anyone is on board. And its communication seems to be down. We can either board and investigate or ignore. Usually I'm a bit scared to board ships because oftentimes you lose someone from the crew, but anyways, let's try to board the ship and investigate. Cool, so we earned some stuff. The ship is completely abandoned, it looks like it ran out of fuel, and the crew ran out of food not long after. Despite the grisly scene that remains, you are able to scavenge some supplies from the cargo hold. Alright, so easy encounter, we just got some scrap and some missiles. It was a true distress signal this time. Let's go to a new sector. Also, the objective is to reach the exit. But at the same time, you want to reach the exit, but you want to reach it, take as long as possible, because the more sectors you visit, the more scrap you earn, almost like if it was experience. Let's see what this sector brings us. Okay, the only other ship in this beacon messages you. Finally, after months of waiting, someone has fallen into our trap. So, we actually found some pirates and we're gonna have to fight them. Okay, so our enemy has a burst laser and a missile. This burst laser, I know it will fire 2 shots. And we only have 1 shield. So, what happens is, the first shot deletes my shield, and then after that the next shot should hit my hull. That is if I don't dodge any of his shots, and currently because of my engine capabilities I'm able to evade 20% of the shots, so there's a high probability that one of his lasers will hit me. Also he has missiles, and the missiles are interesting because they go past shields, so they bypass any type of shield, but the missiles cost missiles, so they have this like limited use. What can we do? I think we should target his weapons because he can do a lot of damage to me and I don't want to take that damage. Let's see. Also, when you have people on a system, they upgrade the system. Missile incoming. He hit our cameras over here, so we have no vision of the ship where we have no one. But we also hit his weapons, so he will not be able to use his laser for a while, but he will still be able to use the missile. And here's a laser incoming, hopefully it doesn't hit anything. Yeah, it hit nothing, just did some damage to the ship. Let's try to hit his weapons again. Alright, we got 1 hit to the weapons, his missiles are still online. Come on, we really need to disable that missile. Oh, he almost hit my weapons. If he had hidden my weapons, then I would be in danger. Come on, come on. Alright, good. So we managed to break through his shields and destroy all his weapons, and he's surrendering. Not sure if I should take this. I don't think I will, because this is not such a good offer and I want to kill this guy. So let's not let's not accept surrender. Also, I'm gonna send my NG guy here to fix the cameras. Okay, this one is gonna be a long one because I can barely take his... Okay, we won. This ship has a special ability, which is this massive laser that charges every once in a while. It's exclusive to the Federation ship. And also, this is interesting because we didn't accept his surrender, and so we got different items. We got a little bit more scrap and a missile, but we didn't get any fuel. So depending, it could have been better, could have been worse. But anyways. Alright, so something interesting. We have 48 scrap, which is a decent amount, and we can start doing some stuff with it. But I really wanted to upgrade my shields. So basically every time you upgrade your shields twice, you get 1 more bar of shield. But it would cost me 50 because it's basically 20 and then 30. So I'm gonna wait a little bit more so that we can have level 2 shields, and then we can take basically 2 laser hits until the hull is exposed. Another interesting thing I forgot to mention. So you see this red line here, it wasn't here before. These are basically the rebels and they are after me. And so they slowly progress towards the exit every turn. And eventually they reach the exit, and basically you have to reach the exit before them. Usually it's pretty chill, you can always get to the exit before them. But the thing is, you aren't able to explore the whole sector because there's not enough time. You guys can see that in the next turn the rebel ships will be here and the red line will move a little bit further. Let's go backwards a bit, and then I think we can go here, 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 and exit. Let's see. Aha, so some pirates are asking for money so that we don't attack them. I will reject their offer and attack them. Okay, so here they have an EMP cannon. This one is main focus is basically to disable my shields. So this one will disable my shields, and this big laser here will do some heavy damage if it manages to breach. As usual, let's target his guns so that he isn't able to shoot me. He will be able to shoot me once, hopefully not in the guns. Ha! So he shot the cameras, but the NG is already fixing the cameras. One more volley to the guns. Okay, his guns are disabled. We are pretty safe. Let's target his shields now. And also let's move our NG back to the shields. So this is something interesting I wanted to show you guys after we see the NG. Okay, another interesting thing. There's too many things happening at once. So instead of surrendering, he decided he wanted to flee. So he started charging his FTL, and basically if this finishes charging, he will be able to escape and jump to another sector. We are also able to do this because you see here our FTL drive is charging, so in case we are losing a battle, we may be able to flee. And if you upgrade your engines, you get more evasion, but you also charge your FTL drive faster, so that's pretty nice. But anyways, what I was going to show you guys is that now that the NG is here in our cameras and actually manually controlling the cameras, we are able to see their inside their ship. And if I move him outside, then I won't be able to. But now he's in the shields, so our shields are more effective. So it's always a trade-off. Because we hit his shields, now he has no shield and he should be very vulnerable to our next attack. Let's see. Here we go, ship destroyed, we won again. And because our engine took some damage, I'm gonna heal him a bit. So you see that I took some power out of the engines to power up the med bay, and now we can send that power back to the engines. And we have enough scrap to upgrade our engine, to upgrade our shield. So I said here 2 upgrades. It will cost us 50. It would be nice to also have power, because now as you can see we have 2 unpowered shield bars, but we can always get power from other places. So for example, I can disable our extra weapon and take away one of our engines, and then we have level 2 shields, which is very good early on in this game. I feel a lot safer. So basically this is an empty sector, nothing here. We can move to the next one. Every time you jump, you use 1 fuel, so you have to pay attention to always have enough fuel, otherwise we'll be drifting in space and the rebels may be able to catch you. Okay, so this one are slave crew or slave traders. They want us to send one of our crew to them, and our other option is to attack them, and I will not send one of my crew to be slaves, so let's attack them. They basically have no way to reach me because this laser here does not pierce shields, and this laser here will pierce 2 shields, but oh, actually only 1, so there's no way he'll be able to reach me. I wanna do something different this time. I'm gonna go for his engines because I don't want him to escape. Just gonna be targeting his engine and pilot bay, and then he won't be able to escape me. Cool, so instead of escaping, he tried to surrender, and he's offering me a crew member, and that's very nice. Crew member is very expensive, so I'm definitely gonna take Melot, our second NG guy, and I'm gonna leave him at the doors. Why is that an important thing? So for example, I can control all of the doors. If I open this outside door, this place now has no air, and then this place will have no air, and so on. But because these doors are still level 1, anyone can go through them. If I leave my NG at the controlling doors, they become doors level 2, and so our enemies would have to break through them, and so I can use the air mechanic to, instead of having to fight our enemies, just suffocate them. Next sector, this one is a nebula one, so always tough to have nebula sectors. So you can see here we are in danger. This one is an automated ship, no one is inside it, it's a robot. And you're inside a nebula, your sensors will not function, but the rebel fleet will advance more slowly towards you. So yeah, we have no sensors, but aside from that, pretty chill. He has this little drone which won't be able to pierce my shields, as well as this laser which is also not able to pierce my shields. So let's just focus again on his pilot bay. With his pilot bay down, I'm gonna focus on the shoots, and then he'll be extra vulnerable. Yeah, no way he can win this time, because no pilot, no shields, he's done for. Alright, let's hit. He's done for. We got 16 scrap, always nice. Oh, and we also got a weapon. The station storage site for military grade weapons. You'll find one that can be easily attached to the ship. Cool, so we got some scrap and a new weapon that we can't use at the moment, because I could buy 3 more weapon power slots, and then I could use them both simultaneously, because the burst laser takes 2 power and the chain ion takes 3, and for the moment we can only support 2 power, so I would have to come here and buy some more weapon power, which I won't do it for now. I will have to do it later. Yeah, I mean, I could go to some more sectors, but let's just go to the exit. You arrive at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Cool. You look like a military vessel, someone says to us. We're trying to get back to our homes alive. I'm an engineer by trade and could try to improve your reactor if you have any extra supplies. Cool, so he wants to give one more power to us if we send him 2 missiles and 2 drone parts. Fair enough, good trade. Oh, and here we have a store. Should we go to I think we should go to the store, because I want to sell the weapon. But then I would have to go and come back. This will be closed. The rebels will be almost at our... they will almost reach us, but I think we'll have enough time. So let's go to the store. Alright, so this is the store page. We can... in this store, for example, we could buy some more crew, or we could buy some systems. This one allows us to have drones, the clone bay substitutes the med bay, and mind control is very interesting. You can send it to the other ship, and then you have, like, for a temporary amount, one of their crew as your own. We can also fix our ship, which I think I will do. So we have like this missing health here, and now it's fixed. And we can also buy some fuel, which I'll also do. Also, we can sell some stuff. For example, I want to sell this chain ion because I don't really like it, for 27 scrap. Sometimes the stores have weapons and other things, but not this one. Okay, so let's go to the exit. Yeah, see, the rebels were almost almost reached us, but we will be able to escape. Then we have two choices. We can go either to a Zoltan-controlled sector or an NG. Both Zoltan and NG are like allied aliens. They're nice guys, so they're green. It shouldn't be so tough. But for example, this red one would probably be either a pirate or a mantis, and so they're way more aggressive. But the rewards are also better. Let's go to the Zoltan-controlled ones. Here we are, and so same thing. Here we have another sector, and the idea is that you go through, I think, not 9 of the sectors until you reach the final boss. But, well, to end the video, I'm gonna go to this distress signal, then to the store, and then I think I'm gonna show you like a late game scenario, because this one is very simple until now, with only one weapon and everything, but the game becomes very chaotic at the end. So let's just see what we can do, and then I'll fast forward to the end game. And then some people are asking for help. We can use a special ability because we have an NG crew, so let's remotely repair his targeting system. He really liked that, and he gave me a lot of scrap. Cool. I'm trying to go to some more sectors before the store so that we have enough money. Okay, and now let's go for the store. What do we have here? So we have hacking, backup battery, and drone control. Unfortunately, still we have no weapons. I really wanted to buy a new weapon. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna play a little bit here. I'm gonna try to advance and then show you guys. So exactly when I stopped recording, I find something interesting. So this enemy, he just teleported a mantis into our own ship. So here they are fighting. What I'm gonna do is send the NG guy to help him. So now they are both fighting, and I mean, in a 2v1 scenario, we're probably gonna win. Yeah, easy. So there's also boarding in this game. Anyway, let's keep with the fast forwarding. Alright, so another interesting thing happened. The enemy managed to create a fire in our systems. So what we can do is we can open these doors, and so we will remove all air, and it will put down the fire. Oh god, this is not looking good. I may have to flee. Oh god. Let's send some people here to put out this fire, and these fires I'll just leave for the... Oh god! Man, oh man. We're really taking a beating here. I'm gonna flee. Okay, FTL is charged. Next sector. Goodbye. I really hope there's no enemy here because I'm very... give them fuel. Oh, thank god. So my ship is very damaged, and I would definitely not be able to have another conflict. But thankfully these guys are friendly, so I'm just gonna give them some fuel. And they're gonna give me some scrap, thank god. And now we have to basically fix our whole ship. Let's open the doors to have the air circulating, and let's fix the systems that were damaged. So we have basically no weapons. And also everyone needs to have some healing. Very tough one, very tough battle. Heal everyone. I really need a new weapon because my current weapons are not cutting it. Anyways, next sector. Now we just entered an asteroid field. So basically, every 5 or 10 seconds, an asteroid will hit us and remove one of our engines, which is tough because now we basically only have one engine if you think about it. Also, we're fighting a Zoltan ship for the first time, and the Zoltan ship has this special shield which takes 5 hits to destroy, and only then you can start actually destroying his normal shield. I'll show you guys this battle because it's probably gonna be an interesting one. Hopefully we can win it. Yeah, see, his engine, his shield is still being torn by the asteroids. Pause, and then let's focus on his weapons. Come on. Oh, that asteroid hit us. Yeah, tough one, tough one. Let's destroy his shield, and then I think the asteroids will take care of him. Because now he has no protection against any asteroid. See? Exactly. Only one more hit and he'll die. Done. Cool, we have a lot of scrap. I really wanted to find a store. Alright, so I have just advanced to the new sector and we have 2 stores. So I'm pretty sure at least one of them needs to have weapons. Let's see. No weapons here. Okay, some weapons here, but I don't like any of them. Well, we may return. Let's see, let's check the other store. Oh, also, I'm almost out of fuel. I didn't notice that. Aha, here we have some more interesting ones. So the pike beam. The pike beam is very cool, but the beams, they don't do any damage to shields. So basically you have to take down the shield of your enemy. And then we have 2 missile ones. Missiles are pretty cool. and I have a lot of missiles. So I think I'm gonna go for the missile here. Then I'm gonna use some scrap to buy some fuel, and the rest I'm gonna be using to upgrade our weapons. Here we go. So yeah, now theoretically we can power both weapons simultaneously. Here are them both. But if I do that, I have no other power for anything, because I mean, actually I can. And I would really like to have at least one more in our engines, but for now I'm gonna leave it as is and have 2 weapons online. Inquire about their spaceship. Aha, they upgraded our sensors, cool. I wanna have this one final battle using missiles, and then I'm gonna end the video. Okay, so because we are in Sector 3, these guys have already 2 shields, which is tougher for me, and they have more weapons, so the enemies really become a lot tougher. He's hacking our shields. This is gonna be tough. He has 3 weapons. I'm not sure I can win this fight. Let's see. Oh man. So let's send a missile into his shields first of all. Alright, and now we disabled one of his shields. Let's send the other one to his weapons. Cool, we did some fire damage. Come on, come on. Completely disabled his weapons, and now he's trying to escape. So let's target everything in his engines. He's asking to surrender, but I will not accept his surrender. And we won. Man, life is a lot easier when you have missiles. I would surely not have won this battle without it. But anyways, this is it, guys. This was FTL. Hope you guys enjoyed it. It's one of my favorite games of all time. I love it. I think it's so good. The user interface is so good. Everything about it. I really like it, and I would really recommend you guys to try it. I think it's like $5 in Steam, something like that, and I'm sure as well that any computer can run it. So yeah, give it a chance. It's very cool, and thank you for watching. Thank you for watching the first video of this series, and I'll talk to you guys on the next one.